Despite located so near to Mid Valley Megamall where shopping, dining, and entertainment are all found under one roof, can this 5-star hotel live to its vibe? Personally, I love contemporary design hotel, especially those found in Thailand. In this new season 5 of Danny on the Go special, I'm going to show you a hotel right here in Kuala Lumpur that brings a slice of modern Thai hospitality into the heart of the city. However, at the Amari Kuala Lumpur, I just doubt that this is a 5-star hotel. It seems alright at the outlook of the hotel, but when I started to explore more of the inside of the hotel, something just seems not right. Stay on in the video and I will show you what's wrong with this hotel. For those who are new watching my video, welcome, I'm Danny. I do many hotel reviews, many 5-star hotels around Kuala Lumpur, and will give my honest review as some of them are great and some of them are not so good. You can check them out in my channel after this video. Let the review begins in 14 seconds from now. Amari is the Thailand brand that was founded in 1965. It was only in the year of 2010 Onyx Hospitality Group has established and begins to manage this brand, and only by then the brand begins to expand beyond Thailand. Currently, Amari has 14 properties and they are mainly in the Asia Pacific that includes Thailand, Laos, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Malaysia. Amari Kuala Lumpur was opened in the last quarter of 2022. Located at one of the most well-known commercial areas in the city, it's part of the development of the KL Eco-City where there are shopping malls, commercial towers, and residences surrounding it. It's just next to the KL Eco-City Mall, and opposite is the Mid Valley Megamall where guests has no worry on getting food and shopping here. The hotel has 252 guest rooms and suites spanning out of the 21 floors of the building. This is the rough layout of the hotel building. The ground floor has the hotel reception, lobby lounge cum club lounge, and business center. In between are 7 levels of parking that is shared with the commercial buildings at the side. Level 1 has the all-day dining restaurants, a cellar, and facilities. Level 2 has the function halls and meeting rooms. Level 4 till 21 are the guest rooms and suites. The Amari Kuala Lumpur is conveniently linked via bridges to the Abdullah Hukum LRT train station. This makes perfect connection for guests to any part of the city without having the feeling stranded at nowhere in the city. The LRT lines is linked all the way to KL Central, where one can interchange to other lines that connects to other parts of the city or even states in the country, and that includes the KLIA Airport Express too. So guests without their own transportation can get to this hotel easily too. As for me, I will drive to the hotel to show the parking for the hotel. Guests will have to pass by the entrance of the hotel before moving up to the parking levels. There are 7 levels for parking, but guests has to park at P5 or level 5, which is the only designated parking level for the in-house guest. The rest of the parking levels are shared with the neighbor commercial towers, and you may see some parking bays are reserved for specific company or vehicle. Therefore, for in-house guests, one has to look for non-reserved parking bay, and no worry, there are plenty of them here. As this parking space does not belong to the hotel, a fee of 5 ringgit is charged per day for multiple entry, and guests needs to validate the ticket before exit the parking. Due to its share with other commercial building, there will be more than one lift to the ground floor. I suggest hotel guests to park their car near pillar C11 as the hotel lift is just next to it. After that, just take the lift all the way down to the ground floor and you will be able to see the entrance of the hotel. This is the side entrance for the hotel, where it's also the entrance for those coming in from the shopping mall and the LRT train station. I will show you the walk to these places from the hotel later of the video. So do stick on until the end of the video, as I will also have my personal review and rating for this 5-star hotel. For those that's coming to the hotel using public transport, they will enter the hotel using the main entrance like you see here. The hotel may not have the grand entrance like other 5-star hotels in the city, but the simplicity and the cleverly usage of space and with decoration does give a comfortable yet never looks bored feeling to me. Coming into the hotel, here we can see it's spacious and airy. With the eye-soothing color template from the wall and furniture, this makes me recall of some of the hotels I stayed in Bangkok before. In fact, the hotel has launched a new identity in 2020 with the tagline Brighten Your World that focuses on Thainess, true food, arts and design. I really love the contemporary setting like the ceiling to floor rack that filled with contrast lamp with golden yellow and blue shades here. It's also filled up with leather benches, armchairs and couches with comfortable pillows that allow guests to rest while waiting for the process of check-in or check-out done here. This is the reception area where there is a counter specially for the Onyx Club members to check in. It's another modern and simple yet not too fancy design used here. I was surprised that there isn't any reception in the club lounge for personal check-in for suite or clubroom guests. However, I was directed to the sofa area to check in and was handed a signature Thai butterfly pea juice as welcome drink. I noticed that there isn't any marble used in the lobby, not on the floor or on the wall. Marble does give luxury look in some way, but overly done will make the entire space feels cold or dated. Here, even the materials they are using are a little budget friendly, but I like it as these laminated wood grain texture panels looks clean, sleek and modern. With a combination of sharp color couches and grid lighting, this is what we used to say less is more. Today I'm staying in the Onyx Club 1-bedroom suite, and if you want to know how much I pay for the suite, you may check on the description below. Before I continue, if you are planning your next hotel stay, whether in Malaysia or anywhere around the world, Trip.com is currently running a promo with hotel deals up to 80% off valid until 31st July 2026. Click the link in the description to grab the deals while it lasts. Alright, let's get back to the Amari Kuala Lumpur. Just opposite the reception area is the hotel room lift. Next to the hotel room lifts is the business center where there are computers as well as printers for one to get some job done in a private yet comfortable environment. More couches available near the business center. Beside the business center, there is this cozy lounge area where you can sit, relax or wait for someone. The shelves are filled with decorations which really give the whole space a warm, contemporary feel. Further in from the lift is the lobby lounge called TGA, a short form of the word Tiga, which means 3 in Malay. This is also the club lounge for the club room guests like me. I will look into it in detail on my next video where it's specifically on this club lounge review, and will also let you know why it's called Tiga. Right now, let's get to my suite and check it out. I was given the suite at level 13. The hotel club rooms are all located at the top floor of the hotel, which is from level 19 till 21, while suites are from level 10 till 16, and all suites are at the corner of the hotel building. Upon coming out from the lift, there are simple paintings on the wall as to welcome guests while they walk towards the brightly lit up yet never looks too dated kind of corridor. I really like how the room's numbers are set on these bronze tone backlit panels beside the door. It looks clean and modern, simple, stylish, and it really adds a nice touch of elegance to the hallway. It gives the whole corridor a sleek and contemporary look. And all rooms are facing just one side of the building, which is towards the Gardens Mall, while the other side is the residence. However, my suite is exceptional due to its a corner suite and it's facing the other side. I will show my room's view to you later. This is my suite. This club one-bedroom suite has a size of 60 square meters and is the biggest suite in the hotel. Coming into the suite, it feels like a mini apartment unit where there's a living room area on the right. There's a comfortable couch with striking, colorful pillows that really brighten up my space. Facing it is a 51-inch smart TV mounted on the wall, and just below there's a Samsung wireless soundbar for a better audio. Over by the floor-to-ceiling window is the working area, complete with a glass-top business desk and all the power outlets you need for charging your devices. And I have to say, I really love the lampshades in this suite. The spiral rose light design adds such a nice contemporary touch. Beside the business table is the window, and this is the view of my suite. It's directly facing the office tower with the side view of the residences area. Right in the middle is the walkway that leads to the bedroom and the washroom, which I will show you later in a moment. On the right side is the dining area featuring a glass-top dining table that sits four. Along the wall is the long cabinet that houses the minibar. On top, there's a basket of complimentary snacks, cups, and tea bags with other condiments neatly stored inside the box. There is an empty jar for guests to fill up water, and I will let you know why there is an empty jar here. Below the counter, you'll find a kettle, and inside the cupboard is a well-stocked mini fridge with all the beverages complimentary, which I find is very generous from the hotel. There's also a stylish ceiling lamp overhead and a piece of artwork on the wall, complete with the artist's name and the title, adding a little charm to the dining space. Let's move on to the bedroom. It's separated from the living area by a wooden sliding door. Inside, there's a king-size bed, and facing it is another 51-inch smart TV mounted on the wall. Below the TV is a long rack where guests can place their belongings, and further down they even have a small working space with extra power outlets. Beside the bed are all the switches that are clearly labeled. This bedroom has the same view as the living area. The entire bedroom is carpeted, giving it a soft, comfortable feel. Next to the bedroom is the washroom and the open closet, which are also separated by a sliding door. The washroom can be accessed from the dining area as well. At the open closet, one side has the bathrobes and the luggage rack, while the other side has plenty of hangers. On the luggage shelf, you'll find a safe and a hairdryer, and below are the slippers and weighing scales. Moving to the middle part is the shower area enclosed with a glass door. Inside there's a rain shower as well as handheld shower, and the amenities are mounted neatly on the wall. Across the washroom is the vanity area with a large brightly lit mirror and a basin. All the toiletries are placed neatly inside the box as you see here. Next to it is the toilet with the standard bidet system, and facing it is a towel rack stocked with clean towels. And yes, the suite also comes with a full-size standalone bathtub, perfect for relaxing soak with a book and other soaking amenities provided. Here is the unique part of the vanity area where there's another tap at the basin for filtered drinking water. Guests can get unlimited drinking water during their stay, and if you like me who wants to have boiled water all the time, you can get the kettle to boil it. and the empty jar provided at the minibar is for this purpose. It may not have fancy marble or decorations, but the washroom is spacious and best of all, really bright, great for guests to make sure they look their best before going out. This suite is exactly the kind of space I love, where it has a bedroom that looks comfortable and good color template for a good night's sleep, and a living area that's perfect for getting some work done or just relaxing by the window with the natural daylight coming in. The clean and simple design, very little designer touches like the lamp and an artwork really makes the whole entire place feel like home to me. Some little touch from the hotel really gives guests a very intimate feeling that the hand-drawn and written of my name at the minibar. More generous stuff are given like the huge fruit basket on the dining table and some snacks and dessert with a heartwarming handwritten welcome note from the hotel staff. They even did an avatar photo using my face where I laugh out loud seeing that. Also, they have a little toy yo-yo for guests to play where I never played for decades. Now let's head over to the common area and check them out. I begin with level 1 where upon coming out from the lift, at one side is the all-day dining restaurant called Amaya Food Gallery. I will look into it in details when I have my breakfast tomorrow. Moving to the other side from the lift, we'll head to the Cellar. Here one can indulge in some of the best selection of wine in the hotel. This place opens from 12 noon till 3 p.m. and from 6 p.m. till 11 p.m. Moving towards, we'll head to the facilities where one may need room keycard to access. On the left is the fitness center. Guests needs room keycard to access, and inside is not a very big gym. In fact, it's considered small to me looking this is a 5-star hotel. Nevertheless, there are plenty of equipments from cardio machines to complete set of dumbbells are available. This gym is overlooking the swimming pool outside from the ceiling to floor glass window, making this place bright enough for one to work out here. Drinking water and clean towel are provided here too. This fitness center open 24 hours for in-house guests. Opposite the gym is the changing room. Coming inside facing the door is the vanity area. Opposite are the lockers, and one may need to get the lock from the reception at the swimming pool. Further in are the toilets and the shower area. Not a big changing room without sauna and steam room. Let's move up to the swimming pool area and take a look. This pool deck is spacious with squarish infinity swimming pool overlooking some of the main highways in the city. This is a 20 meters length saltwater swimming pool. At the side there are some showers with greeneries to make this place a nice spot to get a sun bath. Not many sun lounges are placed at the side of the swimming pool. It does not have a wading pool for the kids, but there's a part where the water is shallower. There is a pool bar at the side where one can order some snacks or drinks while relaxing by the pool, and towels are provided here too. At the far end, there's a dry area with some couches and swing chair for one to rest if the pool has no more seats. This place is good for kids to run around too, as there's not much space for kids to play. The swimming pool operates from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Beside the dry area, there's a walkway that will lead to the space behind the hotel where it will connect to the Amaya Food Gallery, the all-day dining restaurant. Here we can see this is the back of the hotels where there's a small yard and some water features in the middle. I just can't see what's the purpose of this place. Perhaps it's a small garden that's shared with the commercial building at the side? Anyway, I moved to the next level of the building, level 2, where there is a function hall and meeting rooms. Upon coming out from the lift, there is this big open social area before the function hall. There was an event going on during my visit, so I couldn't go in and take a look. I moved to the meeting rooms instead to check it out. I noticed the hotel has lots of paintings to help some of the local artists to promote their masterpieces. Here I managed to get into one of the meeting rooms to take a look. Since there's nothing much to see or eat in the hotel, I think I better make my way to the Mid Valley Megamall, which is located opposite where there's a bridge connects to it. I returned to the ground floor to show you the walk from this hotel to the Mid Valley Megamall. From the lobby, just move all the way back to the hotel side door. After coming out from the glass door, here we will see the lift to the parking. Just opposite the lift is the way to the bridge. This bridge has an operation time, meaning it will not open 24 hours. It will close for 5 hours from 1 a.m. till 6 a.m. It's good if the weather is bad, where there's a shelter all the way from the LRT train station to the shopping mall. But one can still use the road if they don't want to use the bridge to the hotel. Here we can see this is the KL Eco City Mall Center Court, where this way will lead all the way to the LRT and KTM train station. The station is called Abdullah Hukum Station, and from here one can get to almost anywhere in the city by taking the LRT train, and the river at the bottom is the KTM train road, where one can use the train to go to almost any city in the country. But if guests doesn't want to waste the time to go to the city center, there is the Mid Valley Megamall where one can get almost anything there. Here I will show you the way using the bridge from the center court I passed by just now. There are signage here and there for one to look at so that they will not lost in direction. This bridge was officially opened in 2019 for the ease of pedestrians crossing the river from the KL Eco City to Mid Valley Megamall. The river down there is the Klang River, the main river that flows through the Kuala Lumpur city and Klang Valley. With this 250 meters long bridge opens, it provides easy access for pedestrians to Mid Valley Megamall, LRT, and KTM commuter station and KL Eco City. Do you know that this bridge has a hiccup? This bridge supposed to open a year before, which was in 2018, but was postponed till 2019 due to a major accident happened where in 2016 a section of under construction bridge collapsed, causing the death of 2 workers. Many may not know after almost 10 years from now, as this bridge makes so much convenience to the public now. In less than a minute, one can cross the bridge, and now here in the Gardens Mall, a high-end boutique shopping mall beside the Mid Valley Megamall. And from here, one can just cross to the Mid Valley Megamall easily to enjoy shopping and dining over there. After a long day of walking, and there's so much of shopping at the Mid Valley and the Gardens Mall, as well as so much food to eat over there, and it's time to call for the day. And tomorrow I'm going to start my breakfast, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. By the way, for those who want to get a sip at night, there's a bar at the Amaya Food Gallery at level 1. It's not a very happening place here, but for those who come with a group of friends, this is a place to hang out before heading to bed. There's even a pool table beside the counter. On the next morning, I head to the Amaya Food Gallery for breakfast at level 1. Breakfast begins from 6:30 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. serving buffet style breakfast. These are the food they have for breakfast. It's pretty decent for a breakfast spread in a 5-star hotel like this. However, the allocation of the food station are something that I don't really like, as it's all stationed at one side of the restaurant. Looking at the restaurant may have many guests, especially during peak times like school holidays or public holidays. There might be a long queue on certain areas like the egg station and the noodle station. The entire restaurant setting is not bad, with the good lightings, where the whole stretch at the side are glass windows for ample of daylight to stream inside. The seating arrangements also feel comfortable enough, where there are 2 to 4 seaters table as well as some sofa chairs at the side by the window. They even have some outdoor seatings outside of the restaurant for those who want to get some morning breeze during their breakfast. The restaurant is not big, so coming early is essential to avoid too crowded during breakfast time. Here's what I have to say about the hotel and my personal rating. The very first time I experienced Amari Hotel was back in 2008, early 2008. There was a time when I was actually in Bangkok where I was having a flight transfer towards to Europe. And so happened there was a flight delay that time, and the airlines actually compensated me with a nice stay in the city center, and they transferred me to all the way to a hotel, which I never know that time there was a Amari. And the hotel was actually very new, modern, and I like it because everything inside is so sleek, and I just love the whole entire design inside. It's so contemporary. And yeah, after that, a few years later, when I went back to my home, I realized that I was actually staying in the Amari Watergate. And that was the time that actually I experienced, I loved the hotel very much. After 20 years, about 20 years from now, so happened that the brand actually expanded to Kuala Lumpur here, and I have a chance to stay here. So the hotel in this place, actually, is it the same or similar, or do I have the same feeling as the Bangkok or not? I'll tell you now. Let me talk about the good things first, because there are a lot of not so good things around this hotel. The good thing is when I came to this hotel, the very first thing is I experienced is the hospitality and the service they have in the hotel, which was very, very nice. Before I reached the reception area, the hotel front desk actually know my name. I was just curious why they know my name, because they never see my ID, and even they see my ID, the ID is actually my Chinese name. It's not Danny, and they address me as Danny. So I was wondering why do they know who I am? So yeah, after that, I did the check-in, and they ushered me to the sofa area to do the check-in. And straight away, the guest relation manager came out. And I was like, oh, what's wrong with that? You know? And all the staff is like, lining up at the side when the manager came out, and he greeted me, and he told me, I watched your video. I say, oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, okay, I'm recognizable. Okay, so so that's why, maybe because of that, the service they gave me was very nice and attentive. And he actually explained a lot about the hotel to me, why the club lounge is called Tiga from Cascade, and why is the hotel is called Amari, why Amari took this place instead of other hotels. It's just because the hotel space is so small, where other hotels not willing to take this building as the hotel. They actually put it as a 5-star hotel instead of a corporate or business 5-star hotel, whereby I think that this should be a business 5-star hotel, because there are a lot of things they do not have in the hotel. For example, they don't have a ballroom, not to say whether it's a grand ballroom or not, and they don't have a spa. They do not have, I mean, the space is very limited, where they can't have a lot of things inside. And most of the people that stay in this hotel are more corporate kind of people. So that's why the manager told me that this hotel actually mainly looks like a business 5-star hotel. I'm just wondering, why do not put it as a business 5-star hotel instead of just putting it as a 5-star hotel? Because people like me, when they come to this hotel, they will expect the hotel will have a 5-star hotel amenities or facilities inside here. By all means, they do not have. So it's just a little bit disappointed for guests that comes in here and expect the hotel to be a 5-star hotel. Secondly, the good thing about this hotel is the location. Now, the hotel, even though it's not located in the city center, it's a bit far from the city center, but it's very convenient because the LRT station or the KTM station is just beside the hotel, whereby the guests can actually get into anywhere in the country or the city center by taking the train. But yet they still need to take the train. But if they do not want to go to the city center, they can actually head all the way to the Mid Valley Megamall and the Gardens Mall, which is all the way linked with the covered bridge, and it's very convenient. So yeah, it's the nice thing about this hotel where people can actually dine, eat, shop, watch movie, and do all kind of shoppings at the Mid Valley Megamall. It's very convenient. And also there's a Mid Valley Exhibition Center for those exhibitors that's having exhibition there. If they want to choose a 5-star hotel to stay around this area, I think this is the only hotel is 5-star around this area. The St. Giles is only 4-star. So yeah, this is the only 5-star hotel in this area. So by all means, they can stay in this hotel, which is a benefit or yeah, a good things about this hotel. And the most important thing is the thing that I love most is about the suite here. I like this suite a lot. It's so comfortable, and I feel it really looks like a home to me. It does not have those hotel feeling where it's marble, a lot of decorations where I feel that normally home will not put that. But this hotel suite I'm staying here is something that I really like. It feels really at home. The picture, the murals, the paintings, even they have a dining table here, and yeah, everything is just feels so good. And I love the bathtub because they have this bath salt and what they call it is the cube. They call it bath bomb, where I used it yesterday night, and the whole entire bathtub water turns pink color. It's a bit scary, but it looks comfortable. I mean, I never experienced such a beautiful bath soaking time in a hotel before. So I love this suite a lot. The only downside of the suite is probably the soundproof. Now, talking about the soundproof, I would like to say the suite actually is facing the train station down there, but nevertheless, I never hear any traffic sound. The soundproof from the outside is pretty good, but the soundproof from the neighbor is a little bit scary. Why I'm saying it's scary because I still can hear people slamming door and dropping luggage. Fortunately, all the suites are actually located at the corner of the building. Therefore, the sound is not that bad, especially when the suite has a room separated another side of the unit where the front door is actually not directly heading to the bedroom. So you can hear from this. Yes, this is the sound we'll hear when the door is closed. I'm not sure why it's so heavy and loud, but imagine that if you are staying in the middle of the hallway, it's not a suite, it's not a corner room where you have neighbors at both sides. And I think you can hear all these slamming doors all night, and it's a little bit scary in the middle of the night. So the soundproof for this hotel is not that good. So if you want to stay in this hotel, probably you need to stay in a suite like this. So talking about the suite, the choices of rooms is very limited for this hotel. I think they only have 4 to 5. I think they only have 4 choices of rooms type in this hotel, and this is the biggest suite, the biggest room type they have in the hotel. Now imagine that there's a VIP coming into this hotel to stay. Probably the best room or suite they can get is this type of suite. So yeah, I mean, there's no way for you to get some presidential kind of suite in this hotel. No, this is the biggest one they have here. So is this a 5-star hotel? Mm-mm. To most, I would think that this is only a business 5-star hotel, or in fact, it's a 4-star hotel to me. Why I'm saying it's a 4-star or maybe a business 5-star, the reason is because the facilities and the dining options is very limited here. For the dining options, they only have one dining option, which is the all-day dining places where I have my breakfast. It's called Amaya Food Gallery. And yeah, and they have a lounge. And the lounge is actually combined with the club lounge, which I think is very wrong. The club lounge and the hotel lounge, the definition of it is very different, which I will actually explain to you in my next video, where I have a specifically video for the club lounge, which I find is very wrong for this hotel. So yeah, they only have so-called 2 places to dine. And for facilities, they only have 2 facilities, which is the swimming pool and the gym or the fitness center. The fitness center is pretty small for a 5-star hotel. The swimming pool is decent with an infinity pool. But if you look at the website, you'll find something is not right compared with the real side of the swimming pool. When you look at the website, I'm not talking about the sunset scenery because the weather can be changed, all the time. So I'm talking about the features in the swimming pool. When you look at the website, you notice that there are all these sun lounges located on the shallow water, which looks very comfortable, and it's very nice for people to take a sun bath, at the swimming pool. But when it comes to real time, when I visit this hotel, these sun lounges are removed. So there's no more these sun lounges at the shallow water. And all the sun lounges at the side of the swimming pool are all removed and replaced by rattan sun lounges, which I find that's a little bit cheap. And yeah, and they are very limited and not enough. So what happens if there's a lot of guests using the swimming pool, so there's not enough space for them? So it's like, yeah, it's something that is not really 5-star to me, for the facilities. So if you want to know my rating for this Amari Kuala Lumpur, this is the rating for it. I would say that it might not be that good for a 5-star hotel. Nevertheless, this is the rating I can give to the hotel. Next will be the club lounge for this hotel review, and I would say that it's a very bad rating for the club lounge. And you want to know what's wrong with that, please stay tuned and subscribe my channel so you won't miss any of my video. I will say that this month is very interesting because I will have a new slot of my Finland adventure tour coming in 2 weeks after from now. And you will know that how I survive in the winter wonderland of Finland, how I travel around Finland, what are the activities I actually experience and the places I actually go to, and also how I actually cross the Arctic Circle to see the big fat man, ho ho ho, Mr. Santa Claus. And all this you will find in my coming 10 episodes of my Finland adventures coming. So do remember to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of my video. I hope to see you again on my next video. Till then, bye.